Alright, welcome back B-Ballers. Today we're going to be going through Midjourney and figuring out how to use the weight function to get the kind of stuff that we're looking for when, Midjourney just doesn't want to give it to us. And this is going to work when described just don't do the trick, right? Now first, a dwarf that needs no introduction, Cyberdwarf from Charles Barkley, Shut Up and Jam Gaiden. Now look, we're going to put this in here. We're going to describe this. Oh, and I gotta turn on fast mode too, so that this goes fast. Boom, that's how I roll. Turn on fast so that we can do this live. So anyway, so up here, this is a little generation I was doing in my test over, I made a new channel for this, Neo New York. And this is pretty good, actually. And this only took me like one or two kind of like describes. This is Charles Barkley doing the Chaos Dunk. And, if you're familiar with the franchise, you'll know exactly what that is. That's what caused basketball to become illegal. So this is, and only Charles Barkley was believed to have done it. I mean, it's worth a play through the game if you haven't checked it out. Good story. Let's get to the task at hand, the weights, right? You're here for Barkley, but you're here for the weights too. So yeah, look, we try to describe this, and because we're trying to describe something from a game, especially one made with like RPG Maker, even though the story's fantastic, this isn't doing it justice to what the character, what we can all see the character in our minds. So let me see, an orange pixel face, we'll just go through and do these. It's not gonna get it, okay? It's gonna get something interesting, but a Cyberdwarf, we'll see. Rather, maybe, spoilies, but I'm calling no, and I have no idea. Look, it's all live. We're doing this live. Fuck it, we do it live. An orange pixel face, I'll just read them as we go. An orange pixel face, blue and black in the style of goth, core, salvage punk. Brushwork mastery, reduced palette, yada yada yada. Neo-Dadaist. Some filthy Frank shit right here. But they're not what we're looking for, right? What we're looking for is a dwarf with basketball skin. So we're not even gonna bother. Look, I'm gonna show you the sometimes you gotta let the old sometimes you gotta let the fingers do the old magic for you, right? But yeah, sometimes and most times describe is more of just like a tool to get like new prompts and stuff. Which is what I showed you last time. Now, but what we want is this, and we want like a very live action version of that. And I know what Cyberdwarf is, you know what Cyberdwarf is, right? I don't need to describe it for you, I need to describe it for Midjourney. So we're gonna say a Cyberdwarf. What I'm gonna do real quick is just describe the prompt. So we put dwarf, I did put Cyberdwarf, but it was giving me some weird stuff. You can put that, you'll get some interesting stuff. But I put dwarf, basketball skin, :10. This is weighting here, so you can weight these different things in different ways. I just want to go through this real quick and real clearly, and because I've done some tests, I'm weighting it in this way because I want to make sure that we get the basketball stuff in there, and the other stuff's kind of giving me trouble. But so we put these double semicolons and put like 10 skin made of basketballs, 10 white mohawk. I could weight this, and I have in some other ones, but for the video we're just going to go through and get a couple examples, and I'll add a link as well to like the Midjourney kind of explaining weights, because you'll want to read through and look at everything. But basically what it does is it gives special attention. It's a way of like giving a special weight to the prompt, to make sure that certain traits that you want are in there in specific places. So I just wanted to make sure that I actually explained like how to do this, and you could change this. Like I said, if I didn't want a white, let's say I didn't want a white mohawk, I could just say this, and then I could put like a -10. And alternatively, like you can put like no and type like mohawks or something like that if you wanted to like exclude it that way. But I actually find that this is the better way to exclude. It's kind of like negative prompting and stable diffusion, if you're familiar with that. And I'll do a stable diffusion video probably within the next couple of videos. Alright, and now you can see the power of weights. These people definitely have basketball skin. And then you can also, if you didn't know, which, if you're watching this video, you might not. If you like kind of what you're getting, just cycle them again and you'll get like 4 more of this. Oh man, we are close with this one, honestly. Okay, yeah, this one looks crazy, for real. I do want to explore the world of Barkley, Shut Up and Jam Gaiden further in, AI. I'll probably do that in future videos. Because this basketball stuff, like, who knew? Well, Chef Boyardee, clearly. Yeah, I mean, this guy can hoop. This guy comes up to you on the street and challenges you to a game of one-on-one. What do you do? This could actually work. Honestly, I could add a couple of eyes. We gotta go to that image real quick. Yeah, this one could work with a little like out painting as well. We could add some eyes, add a mohawk, put some clothes on him, and this could be a nice portrait of Cyberdwarf. Yeah, okay, so here we get into it. And you see, you can get the basketball skin by just like really emphasizing that. We're like, hey, I want a Cyberdwarf basketball skin made of basketballs, and you'll start getting these random kind of images with like crazy, it's basketball core basically, basketball punk. I don't want to call it basketball core because that's not what it is, and I don't think that would give you, I don't think basketball core would give you this, right? You wouldn't be getting gold like this, jeez. Okay, you don't get some gold like this by simply putting in basketball core, you know? You have to describe it, you gotta weight it. And you don't use slash to describe, you gotta describe it with your own brain. It's man and machine as 1 dwarf basketball skin, 10. I want that basketball skin. Skin made of basketballs. Double down on it. White mohawk, cyberpunk clothing. Didn't get those, but it doesn't matter to me because I'm fine with that. I just want this, basically. And I think we've done a pretty good job. Honestly, I think we've done Cyberdwarf proud, but I'm gonna keep at it. This one. This one's good. I'll keep at it, though. You know, the work doesn't stop for me when these videos end. You know. I keep going, striving for the perfect image of a dwarf with basketball skin. So I'll keep at it, you know, but for now, I hope you learned a little bit about the weight function, and you can do more. You can weight it less, you know, weight it more, experiment with it, you know, learn its secrets, I would say. Okay, so I think I'm going to call it there. I ended up, even through the video, I like this one best. I did spend some time on this, and I got a few generations, so I think if I wanted to, I could start going into other image generation software like DALL-E or Stable Diffusion and stuff like that, and start to use this and build from it. Like I could outpaint in DALL-E and try to get the body after I like remove the background, and just kind of use this as like a head essentially, and then paint like a mohawk in. I could do that in Stable Diffusion as well. So I'm not gonna do that this time because I wanted to keep this video mainly about waiting in Midjourney, but if I do end up doing that and getting like a for real Cyberdwarf, I'll make sure to put that up on my Twitter, and I'll do a video about it as well, like about how to do that in Stable Diffusion or DALL-E, or a comparison between DALL-E and Stable Diffusion painting or something like that rather. I may just do a video of that. So like, comment, subscribe if you like the video, if you got anything out of it, or if you're a fan of, you know, Barkley, Shut Up and Jam. Gaiden, this video is canon. I'll see you next time, and take it easy.